After almost losing his life in an accident, young man enters trance, even startling the police officers.
Oi, esse aqui tá possuído. Fala em línguas.
Atira nele, atira.
Oi, mandando atirar. Aí,
Atira nele, atira.
atira nele em quem?
Hã?
Atira nele em quem?
Atira nele no escolhido, atira.
Oi,
Atira nele, atira.
oi.
Atira nele, atira.
A gente já tem todo tipo de ocorrência. Até a demoníaca.
Atira nele, atira. Atira nele.
Oi. Tá repreendido, Satanás.
The officer arrives already saying the young person is possessed. Suddenly, the young man starts telling the officer to shoot someone only that young man was seeing. He repeats the same phrase countless times. When the officer asks, "Shoot who?" the young man's smile changes, becoming something disturbing. And at that moment, the cop really realizes that something very wrong is happening there. A moment when even the officers present feel an evil presence. Neither their strength nor their weapons can repel it. The only phrase the officer can utter at that moment is, "Be rebuked, Satan." Some believe the officer acted correctly by invoking divine protection. Others say an official exorcism was needed, like that of a religious leader. But those who claim it was nothing more than a trance caused by trauma. Do you believe supernatural forces are at play in this case? Something bizarre and very strange was captured by security cameras. The ghost car. The woman stops there with mechanical problems and opens the hood to take a look at what might be wrong. Out of nowhere, the car starts by itself. And the strangest part, it drives toward her and crashes her into the wall. Unfortunately, the woman suffered serious injuries, but she's currently hospitalized. To be honest, I personally had never seen a case like this. I've seen motorcycles start by themselves, but a car, especially one that moves like that, I'd never seen. Quickly, on the internet, people are connecting this to the supernatural. In Huanaco, in Peru, a city located 1,800 meters above sea level, is full of mountains and mysteries. And one of its greatest mysteries is the Ant-Mans. The Ant-Men dot in the Andean communities of Peru, near the Andes mountain range. They say these creatures are described as beings with both human and ant-like characteristics, symbolizing the connection between humans and nature. And one explorer claims to have real proof that they exist.
El explorador descendió a las entrañas de la tierra por unas cavernas donde dice habitan los hombre hormiga.
Dime que no es este es el mundo subterráneo, aquí vive.
¿Y cómo está tan seguro?
Los pobladores comentan que a 1000 metros de profundidad debajo de la tierra escuchan lamentos extraños. La prueba definitiva son los cráneos. No es un cráneo humano como el de nosotros. Terminan en punta, son forma de corazón y acá tiene 2 protuberancias donde iban las antenas.
He found the caves, which are the entrance to the world of the Ant-Men. They are over 1,000 meters deep. People who live nearby hear wailing in the region, and he says that these beings are close to coming to the surface. I don't know about you, but this really reminded me of the theory of subterranean worlds, where intelligent beings are said to inhabit the center of our planet. I was even starting to think the explorer might not be telling the whole truth, until I saw the proof he had. The skull of an Ant-Man, truly impressive. The skull looks similar to a human skull, but the head appears more distorted, and it even seems to have the antenna-like features of the creature. Honestly, the man speaks with great authority and confidence on the subject. So this case remains a complete mystery. A photo taken in an unknown location shows what would be a miracle in the sky. Look at the image and tell me what you see without reading the comments others left below. As soon as I first looked at this image, the image of Jesus immediately came to my mind. Could it really be a divine sign? Many say we're living in the end times, and that signs would appear in the sky. Is that possible? One of the greatest mysteries of our world is whether animals have souls. This video might hold the answer to that question. That man has a long-time companion, his horse, which had been by his side since childhood. He was very sad, because it had been a short time since his passing. But the footage from the security camera shows something truly remarkable. It shows that his loyal companion came to say goodbye. The bond between humans and animals can transcend the barrier between the living and those who have already passed. Do you have an animal you would love to see again? Young explorers of abandoned places panic after a terrifying encounter in that desolate location. The young explorers can hardly believe what they're seeing. For them, it would be the rake. The rake is a creature that has reportedly been seen in various parts of the world. It is described as a humanoid figure, extremely thin, with pale skin and empty, menacing eyes. The creature approaches its victims during the night, watching them while they sleep, or appearing in isolated and shadowy areas. Its sightings are often linked to inexplicable phenomena and disturbing situations. So, could this be a real video of this frightening creature? In Mexico, Sarah was in the bathroom making a TikTok video without much concern. It would have been just another ordinary video until something unexpected happens. Out of nowhere, she starts hearing screams coming from the neighbors. People in the street begin to shout as well. She quickly grabs her phone and sees a bizarre scene. Panic takes over the street, but she doesn't understand what's going on. Police arrive and enter the house. What they didn't expect was that they wouldn't find a regular incident, but rather an exorcism in progress. Realizing this, one officer desperately asks for a camandula from the people on the street. A camandula is like a rosary, commonly used in exorcism rituals by the church, and you can hear groans and desperate screams coming from the house. Really sinister. In the second video, she explains a bit more about what happened there. Yes, at the center of it all, there was a Ouija board. But it was a case of people not respecting or simply doubting the supernatural. Even a nun was called to help with the exorcism.